Like Amazon paid us $400 today, around 300 and some change today to add on to the 30 or $40 we had in there. Um, we're over 9 million streams on our main artist on Spotify today. I don't show you my main artist, but you've watched me work on Velvala. You watched me start and work on Russian raps, right? But I get a lot of questions about how I find music, and today I want to cover how I get inspired, how I find new music, and we're going to start another new artist today. So oftentimes I'll go on my YouTube looking for inspiration because the algorithm is super efficient at propagating what we've been searching for. This is AI Music Money channel that you're watching, and my feed is tailored to all this AI type music that's doing well. So I scrolled down and saw this today. So we clicked, I was like, piqued my interest. You know, it didn't used to be a lot of this kind of content on there, but with the recent deregulation or decriminalization, if you will, or lowering of the schedule of that, I believe that the algorithm is starting to favor this content more. So there is space in there for this content. So I went to check these people out, like 1.2 million views on a video in a month. All right, that's pretty good. So I go over, looks like, according to vidIQ software, that's what this is, vidIQ, that they're making roughly $3,000 to $10,000 a month with only 24 videos. They also have nothing on Spotify, no releases. There's no songs marked, but they are making 1 hour videos, which someone asked me before, what's the best length of videos? I think 1 hour videos are the best length. No more than 4 because that's what you run auto ads on, but 1 hour videos seem to be a very good length. But yeah, I found this channel. It's not mine, or I would claim it. I'd show it to you. And we'd also already have stuff uploaded, but I decided to see what kind of keywords. So this is how I conduct keyword research, right? Decide to find niches, keyword research. So I was like, man, I wonder what keywords they're targeting for this. So I clicked on a video, and once again, using the vidIQ tool that's an extension, right? vidIQ tool. Scroll down to see what channel tags they have and what video tags they have. And what they're getting tagged with, and I started checking out these tags, and that's when I saw cloud rap, and I was like, okay, I finally saw that one, and it seems like a fairly new keyword or a very low competition. So I decided I would like to target that keyword for you guys and show you guys how to set up a rap artist or an artist utilizing this. So we're just trying to create a branded artist and get that launched today for you guys. And this is how I found it. So I immediately went over and conducted some keyword research. It was like cloud rap. Let's check it out. We're on the main vidIQ desktop. Close that down and checking it out. 114,000 or 114,000 search volume. It was 115,000 search volume. So we went to go to related keywords and checked it out. You see a lot of this stuff's on the rise. So that's good. Very low, very low, very low. And so you could put some of this at the end of your words or your videos, but also you can name your artist. So I was like, what do I want to name an artist here? So I decided, I went to YouTube to create a channel and to see kind of what was available, right? We started typing around. And Cloud Rap Boy was available. Cloud Raps is available, but Cloud Raps wasn't available. So I tried, and Cloud Rap wasn't available. So I tried Cloud Rap Boy. Sounds good. Yo, what's up, Cloud Rap Boy? Sounds like a decent brand name. Not too big, but big enough. So I was like, okay, we'll probably go with that. And I think that's a good name. It's search engine optimized with Cloud Rap. And then next I went over to Postdinger to check out and see if the domains were registered. And Cloud Rap Boy is not registered. So you don't have to do this, but I'm doing this just as I expect that I will use overwhelming fire superiority and I will make this profitable. And then I will launch merchandise and possibly sell individual tracks on this website. Somebody asked me, like, what's that for? And also, buying a top level domain is like the basic minimum way to kind of claim your copyright to it. Not the same as putting your music in BMI and stuff like that. It's totally separate. This is like if you want to own the brand name, the intellectual property rights to everything with Cloud Rap Boy on it. And but I'm just doing this really to claim search traffic as well. So when I do add this to Google search, after we put a little bit of merch on there or something later on down the road, we'll make videos on this later when we get there. Not doing this now. But for now, I'm just going to forward this domain right to the YouTube channel, right? CloudRapBoy.com is going to go, it'll go right back to Cloud Rap Boy YouTube channel. So I'm going to buy that, right? And I'm going to buy this, I'll buy this right now for 3 years, $40. And you see how much money I'm making, so I'm really not worried about spending a little bit of that to buy this, right? So I'm going to pull this off screen and continue to check out. And boom, back to our keyword research here. But that's kind of like in a nutshell how I come up with ideas. It's not that hard, you know. You kind of like look at what you like, kind of music you like. I think 90s rap music and 90s cloud rap music is some of the best music, best rap music there is. But I don't make a whole lot of rap. But I'm gonna start. I'm making this because so many people have asked about rap music. I do think that rap in and of itself is crowded, and R&B of itself is overcrowded. But if you come up with a good enough brand and you put in so much work that it becomes impossible for you to be successful, then you'll be successful, right? You just don't stop until you die. If you put 1,000 songs out there, I feel pretty good that you can make money with any artist. You know, it may not be what you want. It may not be $20,000, $30,000 a month, but I feel like you could probably get there with any niche, any genre. It's just more going to be about how well branded it is. In a niche where there's not a lot of people, you don't have to be that well branded, if that makes sense. You can have a dumb name and, you know, it doesn't have to be the best, but you know, it may not do that well and you're competing. But you know, there's only X amount of views going around, and all these platforms want to propagate the best content. So that's kind of how I came up with that name. So we're gonna make that channel right here in front of you, Cloud Rap Boy. And we're gonna set up the whole channel. We'll go through that, and then we'll make music. Goes our channel, Cloud Rap Boy. See if it'll let me change my name because it wouldn't let me do Cloud Rap. Mm-hmm. Now we're gonna go over to ChatGPT, use it to make style prompts for Suno, so we can set our sound, right? But then I'm also going to use ChatGPT to make a profile pic. Profile. More to these matching energy of these tracks. Now we got some prompt. Now we have sounds, because if you've watched my other videos, you know that we need to set the style and sound for our video. So we'll have to test a couple. Go over here, and we're just going to do simple. We'll put a song description, and we'll just paste those in, and it'll just make kind of some generic sounds, right? Which is why if you just go in here and make generic music, it's not going to do very well. Like if I just posted this prompt in there and made a song, it's going to be super generic. It's not going to be great. We need good titles and good choruses, right? So I'm going to try a couple of these, see which ones sound good, and then we'll choose from there.
We hit replay. Let the good times roll. You lean in close, I lose control. Netflix ashes, smoke in the air while the screen still glow. On your wild bed hair, blankets and laughs, let the whole world go. Phone face down, time moving slow. We hit replay. Let the good times roll. You lean in close.
And while those are generating, well, look at our make it a dark and shadowy figure. Boom, boom, boom. And now we should be able to listen. I got my speakers hooked up better this time. And I know that some people were complaining about the audio. I do have a microphone, but I don't think it sounds better. Pretty good.
I was raised with a sky felt heavy. Great break view from my mom's old levy. Slept in the cold when the heat went missing out floatable. I was raised with a sky felt heavy. I'm a butterfly, but I'm hurt.
Pretty good. That was that was number one. That was the first prompt.
Clouds in my cup, turn it out in the captions. On the store,
I like that.
cat same slug in my.
Probably go down. There's number three. Do you like number three?
Raise my thumb now. Eyes low, but I see it all. Jackson the pain on the basement wall. Hey, easy step, baby, every bar is a blade. If they ask where I'm from, I just gotta get my headphones.
There we go.
Gotta get my. Hey, trading fake plans. I'm a man, boo.
Like that one. Now this is what we'll do. I'll click remix and edit. And what I'm gonna do is use style and lyrics. And then I'm gonna steal this. And that's gonna be, that'll set our style prompt. That song made a good style prompt and it's slightly different. And now we've got a style prompt set here in our styles. And now we're ready. Boom. We're gonna write full songs. So back over here, the prompt I used when I made this original lyrics, I said I need 5 prompts to set style for making cloud rap in a Suno AI music maker. I want you to analyze the top cloud rap songs ever and create prompts to emulate their beats and set the voice to sound like 90s Brooklyn era East Coast rappers. They are the best, right? And then there's my prompts. And I use this to make the profile. Boom, perfect, right? No race, no gender, no ethnicity. You can set to see yourself in this image, right? I like that. That's how I want it to go. We'll save that. That's going to be our profile image. Now, oh, and it should be small enough. Perfect. Now we got a profile image. Cloud Rap Boy. Done. Now we're going to say, write a YouTube profile for Cloud Rap Boy. Boom. We'll add link. I'm just going to go cloudrapboy.com. And we'll add cloudrapboy.com. Just bought that. And then we're going to publish. And it won't let me name the channel Cloud Rap Boy. I'm not sure. It says you can't name a channel that. So Cloud Rap is the name of the channel with Cloud Rap Boy actually being the handle. So it'll probably work out better. And we'll take a look at the channel. See what it has to say. Boom. Why the image isn't populated yet. Maybe it's probably just now ready. There you go. I think I clicked on it too fast. And then I'll forward this domain to just bring us back to Cloud Rap Boy. Boom, boom. You see it's got our .com there. Looks even cooler. And Drag that back in, or actually not. We're going to go ahead and redirect that domain. And that's all I'm going to do is redirect that to our YouTube channel. For now, creating a redirect. Boom, permanent 301. Custom, done. Domain's redirected. So when we click on this, it should take us right back to our channel. Boom, see that? So whenever they click on it, it'll take them to the channel. They're going to be like, what the F? But so we got in there right now. So if anybody's searching Cloud Rap, this theoretically should give us some search engine optimization, even though it's not submitted to Google search yet. I will submit it to Google search just to have it out there. And boom, that's setting up our channel. I don't know why the photo isn't up there yet. It'll be there soon, I assume. It's right there. But yeah, Cloud Rap Boy. Looks like a good 90s rap artist. Nice 90s puff jacket. Cloud Rap is our top level keyword, but you can see a lot of what we're going to be targeting. Cloud Rap type beat, Cloud Rap songs. And we used ChatGPT to set our style prompts. Now we're going to use ChatGPT to build our lyrics, right? We got our stuff. Now I need 40 catchy short titles and choruses for Suno AI that are memorable, completely new and novel, and are less than 200 characters. Because we're making whole songs here, so we're going to need prompts that are less than 200 characters. And then we can make our final edits in Suno if we want to, right? We're going to read through it, see how it sounds. And as you do this, you're going to get better, right? Here we go. You got to be direct. You got to be specific when you talk to AI, or it's going to give you some trash, right? The better you prompt, the better outputs you're going to have. Be specific. Tell it what you want. Wi-Fi smoke. First song sounds great. Netflix ashes. Spotify nights. Rolling Stone couch. Perfect. I don't like that fogged iPhone one. Now you got two different models here. You got Classic and Remy. I mostly just use Classic, but I'll use the Remy model, but sometimes it's a little wild. They put some crazy stuff in there. Right, Wi-Fi smoke, roll it up slow like the signal fade. Phones on silent while the speakers blaze. Clouds in the room, got the nights in haze. Offline living, but we still get paid. Right, that's pretty good. Better than I can do. Nice. Let's go. We're going to take that one right there. Next, Netflix ashes. And Netflix ashes. We're going to check the lyrics. Do they sound good? Did they read what you want to read? Good to go. Me, I like to make sure there's no cuss words. Nice. And I often like to copy the chorus and paste it in front of the verse. I'll show you what Remy looks like. See, it knows that I want that chorus first. But short, not very good. But we're going to go back to classic. Right. I don't like any of those. I'm reading through my lyrics, making sure I like what it says. If not, I'll just regenerate right here until it says something I like. But it honestly does really good these days. Boom, boom. Yeah, I like that one. And then I'm going to we'll copy chorus. Actually, like that one. Yeah. Copy that chorus. And I'll paste it at the top. So if I like, sometimes I want the chorus. Sometimes I like an intro. And boom, there we go. And I'll probably fast forward the rest of these so you don't have to watch me generate these songs, but it's that easy. I'm going to generate this 15, 20 songs real quick for you guys. But I'm going to record it and I'll fast forward it.
Never. Smoke my pain, light that blunt, let the problem fade. Real ones with me, never afraid. She love the vibe, love how I play. Smoke my pain, then I elevate.
Turn it back on. All right, now we're done generating all those. We're going to listen to them, and now this is when I kind of choose the album title. I generally just choose one of the songs and use that as the album title with the keyword. Our keyword / search term, it is going to be kind of broad-based. We're going to see how it does, but it's going to be cloud rap. That's what we're going to put at the end of this, right? So, and the artist name is Cloud Rap Boy. Okay, too easy. That's what we're going to put on there. Let's see here. I'm going to start. I like the name Ashes and Netflix. I like some of these. Cloud9 Crop. Maybe go a little more cannabis. Slow Burn Summer. Smoke My Pain. Gang With Me. Faded and Fly. I kind of like that name too. Faded and Fly. I Still Humble. Smoke Got Me Right. Clouds and Cash. Been sit down in this basement for a while. I need some oxygen. In here breathing CO2. That's the sacrifice. Still grinding. It's on the weekend, sharing with y'all. So if you enjoy this content, drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe. If you want personal coaching from me, you want me to answer the school community, which I'm going to go check right now. I don't have any notifications, but I also check. Join the school community. And yeah, quarter sack calm. Quarter sack, super 90s.
Yo, backstage night, but my mind feel heavy. The circle steady, no rush. Living like Michelle, ready. Crowds in the room, but my. Hey, backstage life, but my mind feel heavy. Pass it around, circle steady, no rush.
Yeah, that might be the name of the album. I don't know. See, quarter sack, FaceTime faded. And I'm not necessarily going to choose all these songs either. If I don't like it, I'll either regenerate it. If I don't like some of these titles, because I'm not quite sure about using cannabis in the title. I don't know if I like that. Ashes and Netflix. Go with Ashes and Netflix in the title.
Replay. Time moving slow. Weakness. Passion and trade while the bass stay up with the show. Then fall back quiet, just watching you glow. We hear me glow. Low.
Makes me feel like I'm right back in 1995.
You lean in close, I lose control. Netflix ashes, smoke in the air while the screen still glow on your wild bed head. Blankets and laughs, let the whole world go. Phone face down, time moving slow. We hit replay. You and me forever in the screen lit go. Half done takeout, cold on the table. Your feet on my legs, so blanket cable. We quote every line, talk over the show.
Both very similar. I think we'll take this one. That's going to be our album title. Control C, we're going to copy that. And we're going to add to playlist, create a new playlist. Boom. There it is. And now we're going to go through, listen to songs. We're going to choose the one we like, add to the playlist, and then we'll download that. And I'm probably going to fast forward from here.
Real ones with me, never afraid. She love the vibe, love how I play. Smoke my pain.
Drag that over here when it's downloaded. And boom. So we've got ChatGPT over here. I said, give me 3 album cover ideas at the end of our prompts here. And yeah, I like that one. Yeah, write a prompt for number 1. And write a prompt for a 3000 by 3000 album cover image for number 1. You know, we can get some good pictures. Make an image. Boom. This will be our album cover. And we're going to download and upload this to Canva. Nice. That's pretty cool. Let's go with Canva over here. And then we'll download this. I do like that. It's actually perfect. Say Canva, open, drag. And you know, I like to edit the image. I'll probably use nostalgic or something like that, but there's other ones. You can use whatever you like. It's just easy for me to make it look good or look decent or better. Let's try that. Now we're going to go ahead and remove the background or autofocus, not remove background. Sorry, we're going to go ahead and autofocus on our guy here. Too much blur. I want less blur. Oh, now it makes it look like he's on a real building. Now we got a nice cloud wrap image. Now you could put something here if you wanted to. Maybe the album title. And I think we're going to go, I think we'll put, yeah, just leave it blank. I just like that, honestly. I like basic a lot of times, not too much noise. And I think that'll work good. Let's check on our downloads. Save that. Let's check on our creating zip file. Almost done over here, supposedly. That's pretty fast, honestly. Boom. Music. Opened up our DistroKid. So I'm going to take this WAV file. And while that's happening, we're going to ask ChatGPT. Make this a 16 by 9 image. And then we'll use this to make an album. So as soon as we get done downloading and uploading, we will make a video as well. And I'll show you how to make your first rap video. But we'll then download this image and upload this to Google Gemini. It's another search engine, but it makes fantastic little short videos. We can use at the beginning of our video and then set a static image. So that way we don't have to make 9,000 little videos. Start off with a video, right to static image. That seems to be the SOP for most of the music videos that are performing well these days. And if you want to do it even better, 2 or 3 videos, especially if you're only making 1 video a day. There we go, Ashes and Netflix. Now we're going to unzip that. Make sure you extract all. Extract all. While we're doing that, I'm going to download this album cover. Save that real quick. That's going to go into our CapCut, which is what I use to make videos. It's super easy. Boom, boom, boom. We'll make our CapCut in just a bit. So now we'll go over to DistroKid, and because we've extracted everything, we should be able to find our folder right here. There's our meta.json. Now, important that you spell this right. This will create us an initial artist, and I will have to go claim Spotify and YouTube channel. Now we're going to autofill title and tag. If not, if you don't have this app because you're not in a school community and whatnot, then you'll have to hand type everything, of course. And, but this helps me out tremendously. And title tag, make sure it's all right. Cloud Rap Boy. And autofill. Now it's applying metadata. It should take just a minute here. Make sure the screen's still recording. And boom, successfully filled 26 fields. 22 songs in there is how many it downloaded. This is where you choose which platforms up here on the top. I know it's hard to see. Make sure you look at the top up there. See if you can see that. Make sure you look up top. Spotify, TikTok, Snapchat. Somebody's asking, how are you getting paid from Facebook and Instagram? Right here. Make sure that box, top right corner, is checked. Instagram and Facebook. All these should generically, minus Roblox and Snapchat, be automatically checked. Right? And you could do Snapchat if you want. Yes, I own 100% of the rights. That's why we make so much money doing this, because you own all the rights. Cloud Rap Boy. Nope, there's nobody in Spotify. There's nobody in. And the first time you do an artist, you'll have to click no on all these. No, there's nobody in there. No. No. And we'll have that released today. Have it under there. Put whatever you want for record label. It's going to be rap. Hip hop. Another genre. We'll do. Not that we have to do another one. We'll do blues. Rap and blues. It's got our rap album cover here. There's our title, Ashes and Netflix Cloud Rap. Boom. Here we are. Now I'll have this, all my albums open, another file here. Faster this way. Maybe. All right, we'll choose synthesizer because we synthesized it. Boom, boom. Don't need to check any of that, but we do got to check these. There we are uploading that, and while that's uploading, now we'll make a CapCut video and show you how to make that real quick. First, let's go over to that 16:9 image we generated and downloaded. We're going to upload that to Gemini. And we will pull that over here. Where's that image? So make a video of him smoking a fat blunt, walking back and forth in the shadows, with the only thing lit up being the blunt tip, like a blunt cigar. A short fat blunt. Fat blunt cigar. That's it. Like a little stogie. And then hopefully that'll look good. You only get 3 videos, so I don't want to mess this up. Yeah, that should be good. Make like, a little video. We'll download that while CapCut's opening up over here. Great project. And I'm going to actually pull that image into CapCut as well. So now that we got CapCut open, make sure you can see that. We will pull in all those videos. And you can just import them, but here we go. Import our videos right into CapCut. Too easy. Now, you pull in our ChatGPT image up here. And we can do lyrics. And if you got the pro plan and whatnot, go to click on captions and you got auto lyrics. It'll take forever, so I'm not going to do that. But you could if you wanted to spend the time. Move this real quick. Check on this. And here we go. Let's see what the image. We'll mute that because we're not going to have that. There you go. I wanted to make sure you couldn't really see the face. Perfect. Great intro video. We'll download that real quick. Throw that into CapCut. Save. Pull our CapCut back over here. Open. And we'll minimize that. Actually, I'll pull CapCut over here for a second so I can pull that video in. All right, we pulled that video into CapCut. And this is just how you can quickly make some videos, right? You don't have to do a bunch of work, but if your niche is popping, that way you don't got to spend a lot of time making these videos. Put that right here. Close that volume. Drop the picture. Now we'll hit it with some effects, some of my favorite effects. Like I'll show you what some of my favorites are. Got some intros and stuff in here that I've been using and saving, but I love to use black noise to kind of give it that little things effect, and then wobbly black. There's 2 of my faves. I'll stretch those to meet the entire length of the video. And now I'll turn all the volume up. Make it louder. And first, we're going to take this guy. We're going to make that bigger so we can get that VO tag out of there, right? Now, maybe I'll add some smoke. I think we need some smoke in there. I should have, yeah, there's the mist. We'll add that. And then I'll turn it down so I don't want too much. But let's make the ratio, ensure it's set on 16:9, because when you pull these in, it's not going to auto set the ratio. Slow that down. Maybe a little less smoke, not too thick. So turn that atmosphere down. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is click on this. We're going to actually zoom that in a bit to full screen. Boom. Start over, take a look. All right, boom, we're in there. Zoom through it. It's just going to be a static image after that initial intro video. Now we can go ahead and export. Cloud Wrap video, export. That'll be done in a few minutes. Might take a little bit, but it's that easy. Now we'll do the same thing, and we're going to go over and just turn that our image into a thumbnail. So we'll do the same thing. We'll create a thumbnail right here in Canva. This is where I make all of my thumbnails. Too easy, too easy. Anybody can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. We're going to create new. And you could use this theoretically, but I think the image is going to be too small. So we will create a new thumbnail. Create YouTube thumbnail. Mine pops up. It knows what I want. While our video is downloading, we'll create our thumbnail. Same thing. I'm going to add some nostalgia to it. I like the nostalgic filters. And then we're going to, once again, autofocus. That hero shot. Just the right amount. Boom. Oh no, what? Sometimes it does that. I don't know why. Definitely clicked up there. Cloud Wrap YouTube thumbnail. We're going to download that bad dad. Sure, CapCut will start yelling at me as soon as it's done downloading. It'll start playing the video. Make sure to limit this to 2,000. YouTube doesn't like it when they're too big. Download that bad dad. Check on CapCut. 34%. It's going to be a while. Our album's still uploading, looking good. Boom, boom, boom. All right, and that's what we're waiting on there. Is CapCut. That is going to be quite some time. So I'll be back. And we're back. The video's downloaded for our new artist. Go ahead and turn that off. Got it downloaded. We're going to go ahead and get to our new channel. And we're going to upload a video. We've already made our thumbnail. Upload video. Boom, boom, boom. Not even going to select that. Our video is downloaded in. Let me go ahead and open the folder it was downloaded in over here. This side, and it should be ABC under Cloud Wrap. Bang, bang. Let's see, where did I export this to? Should have been right in. Double check where did I export to. It should have been right in our music money, so let me find that. Way too many channels. Boom, there it is. Cloud Wrap Video, dragging that in. I've got to verify phone number. Video's longer. I'll be right back. Drag this off. Phone number verified. And I have several phone numbers if you're wondering. I've just grabbed one of the kids, used theirs if you're wondering how I have so many phones. But yes, this is a pay to play world. None of the software is free. Now we'll go back to uploading our song again. Pull this to the other screen. We're going to use ChatGPT to get everything we need. Right? Write me a SEO optimized, which is I'm saying optimized twice essentially because SEO is search engine optimization. There's a YouTube video description and 20 SEO optimized titles for this album. And even if you spell words wrong, ChatGPT often knows what you mean. Don't worry about fat fingering it. And give me a pair, or I'll just get them. I'll get them from. But I'll get my keywords from vidIQ. I've been making this video for a while now. Boom, there's our description. We're gonna get titles. I like Cloud Wrap on for a midnight smoke session. And thumbnail. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Why did we over here on our screen drag that in? I was just gonna drag it in. We're gonna make a playlist. New playlist. Just Cloud Wrap songs for late night smoke sessions. I'm just gonna write a playlist description real quick. It'll bang that out for us. Boom, boom. I don't even know if this is important, but I'm going to check English. Here's our playlist. We're going to select it. We're done. No, it's not made for kids. We're going to go to vidIQ. Where was our album at? Let me pull up our vidIQ. Get our keywords. It's over here somewhere. I'm going to use these keywords for our album. Copy those 10, paste them in there. Then we're going to let vidIQ do its thing. We'll refresh suggestions here. These suggestions, this will give us some more. I'm actually going to add all these. Boom. Oh, a little too many. Get out of there. Boom. Now we got all our keywords. Search terms, just like we're adding to the titles of our songs that go in the videos. You see how we titled the video? It's got the search terms in it, Cloud Rap Album, right? We can even add more. And you can do parentheses or separations, whatever you like. And we'll do... Yeah, I think that's fine for me. You can add more, but I think this is good. Where it's at. And we'll go next. Well, I'm not going to... Yeah, we will... On that, we're going to add our playlist. Our most recent playlist. Our playlist there. And yeah, we'll save that. There you go. Get some in-screen chart people to click on. It's going to check for copyright. So I think about 24 minutes to continue uploading. We're going to make that unlisted. We're going to double check everything. And then we're going to let it as public. Publish anyway. It's going to be okay. Boom. There you go. And, I didn't make this banner image. You can make whatever you want. Inconsequential. But, yeah, here we are, Cloud Rap Boy. We set up Cloud Rap. We got our album set up. We even bought the .com and rerouted the domain to the YouTube. So if they go to cloudrapboy.com, it goes right back to this YouTube channel. You see we got see what it looks like? We got our playlist with our video being uploaded right now. We got our Cloud Rap Boy channel, Cloud Rap, boom, boom, boom. So, if to me, this is kind of semi-branded. Is it the greatest name ever? No. I'm sure that y'all can come up with better. I'm not the guy. But I like some 90s lo-fi style rap and 90s style lo-fi and broken piano keys, right? And chopped up vocals. And yeah, that's what I like. Scratched records, And stuff's entertaining to me, so it's going to be nice. And, our album is uploaded. Got that done. So let me know if y'all have any questions. Like, this is a full course right here. This is everything. A to Z that I can think of. I laid it all out for you. I found a niche on YouTube today, this morning, and I turned around and made a video. I was like, here's open stream of consciousness for you on my thought process behind finding these niches, utilizing search engine optimization, and then building out an entire artist. So I just built one out for you. So I'm going to stick with this too. Like, we're going to make this happen. We're going to get 500 or 1,000 or 1,000. We're going to keep putting music on here when we're going to keep building it in public. Just like Russian raps, right? Same thing, just like Velvala. We're going to keep building these in public in front of you guys. And you're going to watch. And you're going to be able to imitate, emulate, or mimic these. And drop any questions. But if you want faster response time, or you want more of my attention than just the YouTube, go to the school community. But also, that software for downloading and upload, it's free in the school community. There's no course in there, but it is laid out a little better. It does have there are some special content videos, some more in-depth keyword research videos in there if you want those. But just watch all my videos. Everything's free on YouTube. I don't have really anything to sell you. Go make your money and then come back and show your appreciation by joining the school community and helping other people do it too, right? And showing what you've learned along the way. Because undoubtedly, you're going to learn more lessons than what I've learned. And all of us learning together, I think that's the way we become successful. And that's enough babbling from me.